Hello. Hi. Welcome to the audio log for today. The time is 7:07 p.m. on the 28th of September 2023, and today has been pretty good, I would say. It has been pretty good. Um I so I didn't have any plans for today. Um I just kind of expected to do the same thing that I've been doing for the past couple of days, which was, just kind of chill out in my bedroom playing video games or whatever it is, because I have nothing better to do right now. Um, but I actually haven't done that today. In fact, I haven't played anything today. So far, Um, I haven't even touched video games. Instead, I have been spending time with my sister, um, which, well, you won't know, but if you have a sibling, then you know how it is. Like, you know what that kind of relationship is like. Um, Ours is no different. But I've spent the majority of my day today with her. Um, I accompanied her to a nearby, just like the corner shop, because she had to pick up some things from there, and I joined her for that. And then while we were out, we started talking about holidays because she has just come back from her holiday. She spent a week in Gran Canaria with her best friend. And so I think this is a relatable thing for people who do go on holidays. Um, I think oftentimes when they come back, they start planning the next one because they had such a good time that they just want to go out again. So my sister definitely falls into that bracket, and she has been planning her next holiday. And we've talked about going on holiday, just me and her, for a while. But we've yet to decide on a location or a time or really anything. The details are definitely not set in stone. But that is what we've been doing today. We've been looking at holidays, and some ideas have been put forth, but again, nothing really concrete. Um, Besides, it wouldn't be for a while anyway. It would be next year at some point, because we're not rich. We don't have that much money to go around. Um, but my sister and I have two very different ideas of what a good holiday is. She's definitely more of an outgoing, um, party type person, whereas I am more of a um, I enjoy the quieter side of life. Um, I would prefer to not be like in the really touristy places, um, and I would prefer to find my own entertainment, explore the natural beauty of a country, for example. Um, and so the only place I've wanted to visit um, recently is South Korea, obviously, because that is what I'm learning and that is what I'm going to university for next year. Um, so I only really want to go to South Korea, but my sister feels that is too big of a step. Um, the way she put it was, uh, we should start smaller first, like go to somewhere in Europe as opposed to somewhere in Asia. Um, and I can understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, nowhere in Europe really interests me. At least not like Korea does. So we're kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. And that has made planning more difficult. And I should also mention that, like, these aren't really plans yet, they're just ideas. There's, like, this could just not ever happen anyway, you know? Um, I feel like I'm making it sound like we have the freedom to go on holidays regularly and to wherever we want. That's not the case. Um, I don't remember the last time I went on holiday. It's been that long. My sister obviously just came back from one, but um, yeah, it's taken her a while to save up for that. So anyway, um, so my sister is like a beach type person. I'm not. I want to go to Korea. She doesn't. She's not that keen on the idea. So I put forth the idea of going to Jeju, which is an island just off the south coast of South Korea, which is a little bit more of, well, it's it's got beaches. It's an island. It's sunny. It's a fairly popular place to go. Um, and she seemed initially liked the idea, but uh, after we talked, she decided that she didn't really want to do that in the end. So we kind of didn't really get anywhere. We spent a couple of hours discussing this, and in the end, nothing was really uh, planned. So, I mean, not surprising because we struggle to come to a decision in many different scenarios. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep talking about it. But it did get me thinking about perhaps going on a trip to South Korea on my own. I have never been, um, I've never traveled abroad by myself. And in fact, I've only ever traveled abroad once before in my life. But I really want to go to Korea. And if I can go to Korea even before I go to university, I think, I mean, it just seems like a good idea. You know, it makes sense to get a taste of how the culture really is in real life, and experience, what South Korea or what a part of South Korea has to offer before I go to university and study the language. It just, in my brain, it makes sense. So I'm now considering doing that and going to South Korea on my own for maybe like 5 days or something, 4 or 5 days. It would be to Jeju, and because Jeju is such a small island, I could probably get everything done in about 3 days, maybe 4 days. Um, so that is something that I have been thinking about today. But again, no plans yet, just ideas. Um, but yeah, anyway, enough of that. Basically, basically all we've done today is like window shop for holidays. Because we can't really, well, I mean, right now we can't afford anything. So it's just like Um, yeah. Anyway, um, so yeah, it's it's been a weird day in that regard. The fact that I haven't done the things that I would normally do, but you know, I've welcomed it because I was getting tired of the monotony of what I was doing, my daily routine. The past couple of days, this week, have not been particularly exciting. Um, I I think yesterday I mentioned that my ankle was feeling better, so I could go out for a run, but it actually isn't. Um, the only reason I thought my ankle was better was because I haven't been like physically exerting myself. I've allowed it to, rest, and so the pain went away. But once I start moving around again, it comes back. So I'm clearly not like healed entirely, um, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I'm glad that uh, I haven't been trying to go out for runs because it would have just made it worse. So I think I'll stick to my original plan of trying again next week, next Monday, um, and we'll just see how things go from there. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. I just yeah, just having a good day. It's been a good day. I'm feeling good. Went out earlier to take my dog for a walk, and because it's getting to that time of year, all of the squirrels are out collecting nuts for the winter. So she had a field day today, chasing all the squirrels in the park. I think she ended up chasing like nearly 10 different squirrels throughout the duration of the walk. And it's always entertaining to watch because she goes into her stalking mode. You know how like wild animals will stalk prey, they like they kind of not crouch down, but like they reduce their presence and they just slowly prowl. That's what Luna does to squirrels. It's quite amusing. Um, but yeah, that's been my day. So I think I'll leave it here, um, and I'll be back tomorrow for the next audio log. Until then, good night.